The following is rated PG-13 for explicit language. Tuesday Tears, Bedbound, by Edna Walsh, performed by Tanya Rich.
I'll speak the only thing that's clear to me, just to shut you out. I remember. I fire myself out of this bed and sling my 10-year-old bikini on. It's all yellow with pink dots, and I fasten it around my chest, as if I had anything to hide. I've got awful problems fastening the bikini, but then I feel the long fingers of Mum click me into shape and pat me on the head. I smell the hand cream on her fingers. I look at her fingers, made rough from all the pastry, all those millions of vol-au-vents turning her hands to cake. All for you and that fucking shop. I tell her that she's beautiful, because to me she is. As usual, she stays quiet, and we get the bus to the beach, with the summer heat sending the bus shimmering towards our stop. Might Dad one day blow up, Mum? I think that was the question I asked, and she started to laugh. The people on the bus turned round and smiled, because the laugh was so loud and happy. I had a good old laugh myself, thinking of you blowing up in our new fitted kitchen all over the Formica worktops. In my laugh, I let a fart, which made Mum laugh even harder. All laughed out, we lay in the water, as the tide tippled up over us, and both looking up towards the sun, scrunched up faces. I turned over and lay on Mum and kissed the salt off her face. The dry sea salt on her beautiful face. Like she were a frosted bun, I told her, and then she hugged me so hard. It almost squeezed the air out of my inflatable swan ring. That was nice. And that's when I went for a walk. I left Mum lying on the beach. That would be the last time I would see her as a healthy girl. I walked over the dunes, spying on the teenagers, snatching at their crotches. I talked to a priest, sunbathing with the Bible, and his crippled mother, who sucked on oranges like they were going out of fashion. He read the story about Jesus in the desert to me, and squatted a wasp with the Gospel of St. John, squished it dead. I walked on, pretending that I was Jesus in search of water, with only hours to live. I pretended I was a desert rabbit, and ran through the sharp rushes like a right mad yoke. The rushes like nasty pins and needles, firing me faster and faster and faster and faster. The soft sand sent spitting from my heels, my skinny arms and legs a mad blur, my springy hair springing out straight from my speed, my head free. Free of you and that fucking furniture talk. And then I felt no ground underneath me. Like the dog in the Roadrunner cartoons, I tried running in the air. It was sort of funny until I fell down. And I fell down this big hole, and right up to my waist. I was covered in shit. I soon stopped trying to catch any clean air and just breathed in the shit air. I had a little puke, puked up the cola bottles I ate on the bus. I wiped my mouth with the puke with a hand covered in shit. I spat the shit out and tried to climb up the little ladder out of the concrete hole, and I didn't even cry. And that's the story of the day I got the polio. From then on, everything went mad, didn't it? And you know, a day doesn't go past when I don't think I should have stayed in that place. How fucking happy I'd be.